was trying to. Hello.
Hey.
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 Are we right? March, 29th? 20, is that the date today? March 29th, the Man Cave Show. We got Red Sox starting, Patriots, Celtics, Bruins. Toys R Us is closing. A lot going on. Man Cave Show is live right now.
Where after work a man can rest or take a peaceful stroll outdoors, doing little simple chores.
Weed the garden, cut the grass, paint the window, fix the glass, trim the shrubbery, grind the axe. But take it easy, dear. Relax.
Oh, these little women have a way, but maybe I forgot to say, she always has my favorite brand.
Welcome to the Man Cave Show. As always, your hosts, Matt, Mike, Dickie V.
We have a good show tonight.
What do we got going on tonight?
Lots of stuff.
Like what?
Well, text line's open.
As always.
It's always open.
So give us a text.
Always open.
Let us know what's going on. Call in. Share some information with us.
That text line, it's out there for you, the people, to fulfill all your textual needs.
That's weird. That's weird. That's really awkward. Yeah,
Hello.
right there.
Everyone, welcome to the Man Cave Show. It's been a while. Matt,
Yeah.
Mike, Dickie V.
March Madness.
March Madness.
You're on vacation.
More madness than anything.
Where you
Mad.
been? Vacation?
Yeah, I was out in Florida for
Our
a week.
viewers were looking for you.
Matt was in Florida as well, shortly after me. So.
I was the only one not on vacation.
Yeah, you were too busy shoveling snow.
Oh, we had some
How was
bad
it? How
weather.
was it? I
Bad
missed-
weather.
I missed
How about that one last week?
It's supposed to be spring. Look at Red Sox started today. It's spring. The first day of spring was last week. It doesn't feel like it. It's still, although it was warmer today.
Nothing like kicking off a season in Tropicana Field.
Yeah, that's
Dome.
the worst with the rug.
The free giveaway is a nice scalpel. What do I need this for? To scrape the mold off your seat. Because Tropicana is just a disastrous nightmare.
Red
just-
Sox.
it just looks
Did you
gross.
watch the game? They started.
I
They
watched
won.
a little bit. I watched Chris Sale, and I was like, oh, this game, nice start, 1-0, and then Joe Kelly came in, and I was like, okay.
Are you excited for this season?
New season,
I mean,
new
yeah.
expectations,
What's
high
the-
hopes.
What new expectations
what's
are
the
there? They have the
expectation?
same team.
Same
minus
expectation.
JD
I don't-
Martinez.
Same expectations to finish in first or second place and go out in the first
Second.
round of the playoffs?
Second, Yankees are taking the division. This
Maybe
year.
we
You heard
could,
it here first.
maybe you could win 2 games this year in the playoffs.
Maybe.
Not get swept?
Yeah.
Or well, they won one or
Maybe.
they get swept last
They
year?
won one.
They won
I don't
one?
know. I don't really think I mean, we know what to expect.
I don't know. I said
The
this.
team's not different.
I said
really.
this in the off season, and you guys were kind of surprised. I just don't like the makeup of the team.
Yeah.
Pedroia.
I don't like that there's $62 million to players that are not even on the field.
Yes, I read that actually. Yeah.
know?
Over $60 million on players that didn't even play.
that aren't even
Opening day.
playing.
Like who?
Dustin Pedroia. Who else?
Panda.
We're still paying that fat load?
Yeah,
Hey.
We're paying him until like the Mets are done paying for what's his name?
Oh, what's that guy's name?
Yeah,
I
is it
forget.
Bobby Bonilla?
Yeah.
Bobby Bonilla. He's still getting paid by the Mets.
That's awesome.
He retired like 12 years ago.
What a life, huh?
You know, each year he gets a $1 million check
Bobby Bonilla Day.
because they owed him like $56 million, and he decided to help them out. So he signed a deal to get $1 million a year for 56 years.
That's crazy.
So
Genius.
each year they cut him $1 million check.
Genius.
He hasn't played in over a decade.
Well, today was opening day,
Yeah.
but it's also in the middle. Well, not really the middle, but towards the end of March Madness. Matt,
Yeah.
you set a bracket.
Absolutely.
Who did you have winning your bracket? Be honest. It
North-
definitely wasn't Loyola.
North Carolina and Duke.
In the finals, or you had two different brackets?
in
It's
the
not
finals.
the
That's what I
same.
had.
I feel like.
That would be a March Madness like Christmas Day championship game right there.
Is the excitement still there?
It
It's
is.
just me.
Well, not this year because everyone's too pissed off.
Yeah,
all
but
the time.
even before the year, I feel like the buildup is so big.
It is.
But this year, I didn't feel it. I didn't
did.
feel the buildup.
I
but
felt it a
maybe
little
it's
this
just
year.
me.
Yeah,
maybe
Rhode
because it
did
was
this year.
I don't know. There's so many upsets this year. Like,
Rhode Island made it to the second round.
They did.
yeah.
And so Rhode Island was in it. There wasn't a lot.
They made it further than Providence,
went
right?
out.
They went out
Providence
quick,
went
right?
out quick, but they played well.
But by the
you know?
second round, ESPN reported there was no winning brackets. That's it. Like out of everyone that fills out a bracket on ESPN,
because they split the
no
first
winning
round into
brackets.
2 days. By the second day, there was no perfect brackets
No perfect brackets.
because everyone picked Virginia not to lose in the first round.
Yeah,
Those
that's
first
true.
2 days are kind of fun, though.
I loved it.
You flick it on, there's a game
Like,
on
yeah,
at
it's
any time
I think
after,
it's
like, noon.
It's frustrating watching your bracket get completely screwed up, but at the same time, I love it though. I love the upsets. I love that this 16-seeded team just knocked off the number 1 team. You know, I just love that.
But
excitement.
doesn't that tell you my thought on that is the reason why that happens? Because I feel like that happens now more than ever before.
I agree.
And I think the reason is because the one and done has really set like a bad talent level in the NCAA.
Yeah,
I think
absolutely.
that before where you saw these teams have second-year players, third-year players,
Oh, yeah.
they were much, much, much more talented as a group. So you would see a team like Villanova, Kentucky, Duke,
Yeah.
North Carolina. You would see them always win. But now every team
Turnover.
that's a top seed is a one and done team, meaning the players only go there for 1 year and then they go on to play in the pros. So they're playing against Valparaiso or they're playing against, Hofstra, who has players
Smartery.
that are seniors. So those players are not only 22 years old playing against 18-year-olds.
There is no pro basketball after they're
yeah,
done.
for them, they're going to be lawyers and doctors. They're not going, If
Yeah,
you're going,
no,
if you're playing at Harvard, you're a senior. You're 22 years old. You've been playing in that program, coached by qualified D1 coaches for 4 years. So I think that's why you're seeing 16 seeds knock
Absolutely.
off 1 seeds, and so on.
There's more chemistry.
Yeah, I mean, you can't just throw. I mean,
That's in a way like that's kind of why I like college basketball over NBA. Like you can predict like almost what the NBA finals are going to be every
When's the
single
last
year.
time an 8 seed beat a number 1 seed? in the
Exactly,
NBA?
that's what I'm saying.
it doesn't happen, but they play a series.
Yeah.
That's why. They play a 7-game series. And I'm sure that in
Too long,
NCAA,
in my opinion.
in NCAA, Rhode Island isn't going to beat whoever they, first round.
Yeah, like-
if they play a 7-game series.
Like what's the team that beat Virginia? UMBC or whatever that
Yeah.
scheme.
Yeah.
You really think they could have beat Virginia 3 more times? No, not a
probably if it
chance.
was a-
Which is why it's more exciting.
if it was 3 out of 5,
It's
they
one.
probably would have lost the
Yes,
next 3
yes,
games.
It's more exciting that way. Can you imagine if like the NBA or even the Stanley Cup playoffs were just one and done series? Like that'd be crazy.
I like the NBA better than college basketball only because, and I know it's worse now than when I was a kid.
the talent.
No, but I just like the same players every year, and I know it's worse now with free agency. When I was a kid, it was
Players
like
just stayed
the
there.
same player on
Yeah.
the same team for like 10 years.
Now
You
it's
know,
like
occasionally at the end of the season, you would see like Dominique Wilkins go to the Celtics for 1 more
Bill
year.
Walton.
Bill Walton go to the
It's
Celtics.
like rent a player kind of
Robert
thing.
Parrish go to the Bulls. Like you would see that happen. You would see that happen. But nowadays, it's not as much, like Isaiah Thomas, like 4 teams in 2 years. It's not as much. But in college, you don't even know, outside of like the white guy from Duke, you don't know who the other people
Grayson
are.
Allen, you mean?
Yeah, Grayson Allen. Other than him, and the only reason you know him is
That
because
word
he,
is not
trips
polite.
He's dirty.
because he trips people and punches them in the
that
crotch.
Kid. I hate that
He's
kid.
a douche.
I
know?
hate him so much.
So that's the only reason. I mean, other than him,
His dad's probably name is like Preston or something like that. I
Like,
can just see it. He wears like Vineyard Vine crap
right
all the time.
now,
His
it doesn't.
Sperry's
It doesn't
and
matter if you take like.
walking his friggin' poodle or something. It's
Poodle?
stupid. I hate that kid.
Can you name a player?
I can't wait till he goes to the
Name a
NBA.
player that's going to be on North Carolina, Arizona, Duke, Louisville, Kentucky. Maryland. Name a player that's going
You
to be
figure out
on
the
that
starting
team
five
next
by
year.
the
Does Roy Williams count?
You're not going to count. Coaches don't count.
Coaches count.
Coaches do not count.
I don't know.
You just don't know the same player. So I don't know. I lost the excitement this year. I don't know.
I don't
if it
know.
was
I
this
like
year.
I like the tournament. It's really the only time I watch college basketball though.
Duke
But
next year has the top 3 top high school.
Oh, so in 2 years we'll
basketball
see him
players.
in the NBA then.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Your point.
You know what I did like?
What did you like?
Some of the it wasn't quite a Final Four situation, but some of the conversations that took off on our Facebook page over the last few weeks. We had a few conversations that took place, talking about sports movies.
Yes.
Talking about
A lot of activity.
what was the
online
one
lately.
before that really took off that had tons?
I don't know. I can't remember.
It was the devices you still have in your house, right?
Oh
They
yeah.
use?
Oh, that
Yeah.
took off like crazy. The
Yeah,
comments
but everyone
on
had
that.
the same answer.
What, all the devices?
I don't really think any of those items on the list were like that, like surprising. Oh my god, I still have this in my house. Like,
5 things nobody keeps in their home.
name them off.
Okay,
Name
this
'em
was
off.
trending.
I guarantee I don't have
Trending
any.
on
Hardcore
Facebook.
trending.
If you follow us on Facebook, chances are you took part in this conversation. 5 things nobody has in their own home. I think I had 2 of them. There was occasional people that had 1 or 2. There
don't
was a
think I
lot
had
of
any.
people that still had all 5. Question is, what do you have in your home? These are 5 things that
Okay.
nobody has in their home. Number 1, DVDs.
That's not surprising to me. I have
DVDs.
I have a whole
DVDs
bunch
or
of DVDs.
Blu-rays?
DVDs.
Well, like,
DVDs?
well, that he does make a good point. Blu-ray
my-
DVDs, or
I think
because I
Blu-rays
have
are
I don't have a
DVDs.
Blu-ray
Are
they?
player, so I have regular DVDs. So
I don't even know if my PS4 plays DVDs. I don't even know.
I have
Does it?
DVDs. They're in a cabinet.
like a lock cabinet with like a
Sometimes
fingerprint like
my
security code.
7-year-old will come and take a few out.
Oh,
He'll put
that
in
isn't
Rudy.
that would drive me crazy.
But I just don't. And then the ones he does put in, they skip. So I guess DVDs because of Amazon movies and Netflix and on demand. DVDs not in people's home anymore. Okay? CDs, of course.
Music CDs.
Do you have CDs?
It depends
Do you
on
have
who
them?
the CD
don't.
is. Because
I
if
don't.
it's like one of the one of those like rare, really good, then yeah, like you
You
keep
still
those.
have it?
I don't know. I'm sure I
You
have
have
a
one in
couple
your
laying
car?
around.
Do you
Not
have
in my
CDs in
car.
your car?
No. We're talking about home, not the car.
Yeah, I'm just wondering if you have them.
Not in my car,
You know the
no.
big leather case filled with CDs?
You
threw
have
it.
that.
I threw it
But
out.
you have the one that
I
hangs
threw it
from
out. I'm
like,
talking
the sun visor too.
Guns N' Roses, Metallica, YouTube, Aerosmith, Def Leppard. It didn't matter. Threw it all
Backstreet
out.
Boys.
Threw it all out. All out.
You pull out the book
I
and
do
go,
that.
oh, this album had that one song. And you
I
put it in
have-
for that
And
one
you're just skipping it.
I had 7 Spin Doctor albums. All gone. All of them.
Now, it's all
Gone.
iPods
It used to
now
be
and
the
stuff.
worst when you have one of your favorite songs on a certain album, but it skips in that one track.
Yes.
Yeah. Or,
Because of that one little piece of dust that's sitting on the corner.
or you hear this new song on the radio. This happened to me in like 1999, okay?
Wow.
New song on the radio by Sugar Ray. Okay? I just
Every
want to
morning.
fly. Okay? I
just want to fly.
Yeah, good, cool. I'm listening to the radio. I'm like, wow, this song is pretty cool. I'm going to buy the album. The only song on the album
Like,
that was
oh,
good.
I bet the rest of his
them-
music is cool. Like,
It was
nope,
like
nope. Okay.
$16.99.
I'm glad I paid $19 for
So
this whole CD.
that's definitely how iTunes changed the music
Oh,
culture.
yeah. You could
Is
pay
you
a-
used to go to the CD
Under
store,
$2, you could buy songs.
buy the whole album for like $16, $19,
69 cents.
and get the
most
one
songs.
song that was good and the rest of the songs stunk. I don't even know if bands release albums anymore. I think they just release
they do.
singles.
How
No,
much
if you
did
actually-
the CD used
if
to
you
be? Like
actually go to-
14, 15 bucks?
Yeah. at
If
least.
you actually go to Walmart and Target with all the CDs, you'll see like current like artists put like that you can buy the albums
the
off
album.
of iTunes. You can
So
actually
if
buy
there's
the
a
CDs
hit
still.
song, Havana, hit song. Is there an album that goes
Africa?
with Havana?
Havana,
Africa?
ooh, na, na.
Yeah. Is there an album that goes with
I don't know.
Havana?
Usually, yeah.
Yeah.
Usually.
You think so?
So,
Africa.
You know. What about the music you like?
Havana.
What about the guys you like?
Zach Brown Band.
Zach Brown. Is there
Yeah.
albums or just
Yeah.
songs?
No, they have albums.
Yeah.
But like, a CD would cost 14, 15 bucks.
Yeah.
I can pay what, $10.99 for Spotify, and I can queue up any song I want at any time.
Anytime.
I actually just got
Anytime.
hooked on Spotify. I really didn't
I'm
know how
addicted.
it works, but I think
So
it's
that's
awesome.
basically what it is. It's just you.
See, look,
pay
these
a
are all
monthly-
Zach Brown
monthly.
albums right here. You can just buy them. See, you click
pay
it.
a monthly.
You pay monthly, and
See?
then you can create your own playlist with just songs you like. So you don't.
So
have
they're
to,
always accessible.
I can queue
Yeah.
up any album, any song.
Can you download them though?
You can.
So you don't have to use data if you don't want to.
Yeah.
So you can.
I have unlimited data, so I don't even worry about it.
Oh, hey.
Right. Well, no, but not everybody wants a $300 cell phone bill. No.
It's like 100, but
Listen, crazy weather we've been having.
Crazy weather.
I don't get it, and it's really
Guys,
making
it was
me
like
upset.
80 in Florida. So.
Well,
I
you
know,
know what
it's
happened?
awesome.
You know what happened
What happened?
is I reached out beyond my comfort zone during the snowstorm.
This is scary.
I went Northbridge, Massachusetts, Plumber's Corner. I stood out and did a weather report.
You braved the elements?
And let me tell you, the residents of Northbridge were glad I did.
Why?
One of our highest rated videos, highest viewed videos ever posted.
Really?
In one day, nearly 2,800 views.
28.
The weather report. So maybe that's something that the town of Northbridge is asking more of us. Stuff like that.
Weather reports?
Maybe local happenings, local weather reports, you know, going to local events if they're having a wine tasting or a beer tasting. Maybe Man Cave Show needs to report from there. Maybe we need to go to functions, go to events, go to parades, things like that, and report what's happening locally. Maybe that's something that we need.
Do we
for
have
our
the weather
viewers.
report tonight?
Yeah, you want to see it?
Let's see it.
Take a look at Dickie V in the news. Here we are in Northbridge, Massachusetts. Dickie V from the Man Cave Show. We got about 7 inches on the ground. Church Street, Northbridge behind me. No traffic. Everybody's staying home. Rumor has it there's some power outages going on in town. Stay home. It's not even worth Dunkin' Donuts. My tulips are covered in snow. It's not worth it, people. Just stay home. There we go.
Your tulips?
My wife informed me.
I don't care what you say.
Yeah.
There is never enough snow on the ground to stop me from going to Dunkies.
Yeah, there was no power.
I don't care.
You
at
putting your
Dunkin's.
snowshoes on?
Dunkin' Donuts lost power.
Were they closed?
I don't know. I didn't get there. I tried. But my wife informed me that they're not tulips. I think they're daffodils.
So was this
Hydrangeas?
So this was the second of the big storms we had within that.
No, that was the first.
The first
Oh,
one?
yeah. There was 3 of them. 3 storms. There was like a storm, and then a couple days later, there was
Yeah.
a big storm. That storm ended up being like 18
That
inches
first
of
storm
That was
snow.
that
a lot
one?
of snow.
That was 18 inches of snow. That was the storm that, like,
Oh, this is the one that was taking place when I was down in
you
Florida.
were Florida. What was it there? 70?
75.
It was nice,
It
right?
was beautiful.
During the big storm with like the 17, 18 inches,
Yeah.
I was at my in-laws watching their dog. They have like a small little dog about this big, about yay tall.
Yeah.
And I opened up the back door to
know
let,
you-
the dog go out to the bathroom. And I was like, oh, I'm not going to shovel it. And the dog's like looking at me like, And I was like, oh, you'll be fine. And I picked it up and went to go place him out there. It was fluffy snow.
Right
And then
to
the
bottom?
dog was in the bottom of the snow looking at me like, really?
Did
Really?
Did it come back in?
I picked
got
her
it right
up
up.
and then I shoveled
She's
it
still
out.
she's still standing there.
I felt like a jerk.
You're like, just go pee, please.
I was like, thank God my wife didn't see this.
Oh my God. I have a video that we'll show a little bit later of the same thing happened where I have a cat that always tries to get out. So I just open the door wide and see, and you'll see in the video. But I didn't finish. Things that you don't have in your house.
Oh yeah, we never finished that.
We got sidetracked. Okay? So we did DVDs and CDs.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
File cabinets.
Nope.
Do you have
That
a file cabinet
of the
in your house? Because there was a time when everyone did. I know your parents used to have one.
They still do.
They still have it?
of the
You guys?
5 things on that list, I feel like the filing cabinet is like the least popular, like that you
Keep
probably don't
taxes
have.
and stuff.
And it's probably
such.
the most important, although a lot of people keep digital data, I guess.
I was gonna say,
of-
is OneBox or Google Drive count?
Well, what I have, I don't know if this
Dropbox.
counts. What this counts? I have like the Rubbermaid, but it's only like
Yeah.
Like the
That-
accordion type thing?
yeah, it
Like,
has accordion
inside?
inside, but it's hard plastic Rubbermaid.
Does that count as a file cabinet?
Is that a file? I don't think
No.
so. A file cabinet's metal, right?
Yes.
It's a metal
The
cabinet.
one you have to push the button and pull it
and
out.
pull it out. So
And,
do
and
you
then
have a
you
file
can't
cabinet?
pull this one out, and this one has to be closed for you to pull this. It's a whole.
Yeah.
File cabinets?
No wonder
always
why
have
no one has them. They're so
Well, if
complicated.
you tilted them all, if you take them all out, it would tip over.
Yeah.
Because it's only made
Remember
of tin.
Bruce Almighty?
Yeah.
When he opens it, shoves them all the way across the room.
Yeah.
But why does every file cabinet have that little thing? No one ever puts anything to label what's in the
yeah,
cabinet.
the little
It's never in the
slide
drawer.
the
Yeah.
paper in.
No one ever puts anything in
What
there.
else is on that list?
Wall calendars. Do you keep a wall calendar?
In my
I got a
house?
calendar on
Yeah.
my phone.
No. Yeah, you got.
That
one
will
on your
actually
phone.
update
A
me
calendar.
when the
You
Events.
can have everything in this thing. Do you realize everything that you've mentioned so far you can have inside your cell phone?
I have a wall calendar. I have one.
I have one at work.
I have. Yeah, but that's. Does that count? Like.
You know what I like about the wall calendar that doesn't show you on your calendar on your phone?
Cross it out.
The little things, though. The little, like, first day of spring, full moon.
Oh, it tells you.
Like
Actually,
stuff
yeah.
like that.
Actually,
Boxing Day in Canada.
no, you have
My
that.
calendar doesn't have
Mine
that
does.
stuff.
See, look, dot right here.
Yeah, and then a
So,
dot.
for instance, April 1st is a dot. You push that, everyone knows it's Easter.
Fool's Day.
And
Oh.
April Fool's Day.
Both.
So yours has that?
Yes, the iPhone does.
Oh.
That's why.
Oh.
Did you guys
But
see?
the wall
Jobs,
calendar.
what a
know
guy.
Go
Did
ahead.
you guys see the memes floating around for Easter if the snow was still here? How April Fool's Day and Easter are on the same day, and it said like something like, "I'm just gonna mess with everyone this year. I'm not painting any eggs. I'm throwing them out there and saying, go get them."
That'd be
White eggs
awesome.
in
White
the snow.
eggs.
Snow's gone now. It was so warm out and it rained, so snow's
That's the
gone.
beauty of like March snowstorms. Like,
If
yeah,
they're
you get
gone
the 18,
quick,
like the 18 inches was
inches.
gone, but like there was another storm coming in. Like,
You know what else is good about the wall calendars, though? Pictures.
yeah, it's
The
true.
pictures. You can get lighthouses of New England.
I used to get mad when I
You can
ruined
get
it for myself. and just went
barns
through 'em.
across America. What?
I used to get mad at myself when I'd ruin it for myself and go ahead and look at all the
And
pictures.
look at it. You want to
Yeah.
wait, right?
No. I used to get mad at myself because I'd be like, "Oh, what's the next month? Oh, what's the next month?" And then there's nothing to look forward to. I already know what's coming.
What calendar do you have? Do you have, you have like sports
I
cars?
think it was like Sports Illustrated swimsuit.
Oh. Whoa.
Wow.
Wow.
You?
That was
So-
expensive.
Yeah, it was an
Last on the list.
extra $1.76 right there, plus tax. Of course.
Takeout menus. Do you have takeout menus?
Yes,
in your home?
we have a whole
A whole bunch.
binder
I know my
dedicated to
parents
that.
do too,
to
but-
dedicate it. I'm
I don't
sure
have,
they
I don't
do.
have them in my new place though.
I had a lot, but they were all
Yeah, they don't have
they're all
takeout
out of
menus from
date.
McDonald's.
You know what's bad when you go when you're pulling out the takeout menus. I'll go take out a takeout menu and I'll take out King Jade. Okay.
Why?
Here in
Don't
town.
waste your
What?
time.
I like King Jade. I like King
Same.
Jade.
China
So
pig.
King Jade.
Trying to pizzle.
I like King Jade. And the crab langoon at King Jade, it's good. But I take out the menu, and you know it's bad when you go over to like the specialty dinners, and they're like $4.99. I tell my wife, I think this might be a few years old. So then I'll call, and it'll be like $11.99.
Yeah.
You know, so I do have
Or it
have
has like
some
a
menus.
coupon attached that expired like 4 years ago.
I know.
I bet they would take it though.
No.
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
So there you do. There you have it. There you do.
Those are the 5. There you do.
If you feel like texting in and continuing the conversation, let us know what you have in your home.
Call in, of course.
us know what you
Numbers at the bottom of your
Text
screen.
lines open, phone lines open. You want to see what happened when I opened the door?
What
For
happened?
the cat, with
Yes,
the cat.
I would love to see
So
it.
my cat,
Instead of who let the dogs out, who let the cats out?
who let the cats out, my cat will go outside. Like it will stalk the door, waiting for someone to open it so it can run outside. It tries to get outside all the time, okay? It's an inside cat. We don't really let it outside
Are you sure it's
that
an inside
much.
cat if it wants to get outside?
But it
all the time?
wants to get outside.
What makes it an inside cat? The breed?
That I don't want.
We do not have specifics,
ticks.
but we will. Yeah.
I don't want ticks.
Oh, okay. So you made it an inside cat.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not the most friendliest. It's not a friendly cat, really. So you really can't handle it. So if it was to get ticks, or I have a lot of pine trees in my yard, if it was to get sap
wouldn't even let you
in the
come
fur,
near.
it's not really the kind of cat that would let you like get the tick out or comb the fur to get the sap out. So I'd rather just leave it inside.
Only when it claws your face off first.
Yeah. So I'd rather leave it inside. But with the snow, we had so much snow. Let's take a look at see what happened when I tried to let the cat out. You want to go outside, cat?
No, I don't know, Dad. Something
What?
tells
You don't
me-
want to go out?
I am a Maine Coon, but I don't know about this Maine. I don't know. There's got to be another path around here. If I jump over there, I jump over there, Dad.
Not interested? Good amount of snow, right?
That's
Cat's
a
like,
lot
that
of
looks
No,
cold.
yeah, no
No thanks.
desire
No
to go
thanks.
outside. Just like, what do I do?
stuff.
You know?
That's awesome.
What's the text line saying? Anything? I heard it
Um,
going off. Nah.
Not much. No.
No. What else we got going on?
Listen.
Yeah.
Have you ever used Uber before?
I used it so much in Florida. They're everywhere.
Yeah. Were you like in a big
I've
city
never
down
used
there?
it.
Like not big cities, but like
Close to a small
popular,
city.
well-populated areas? Yeah, that's
I
what
could
I
get
like.
one within 5-10
I mean,
minutes.
you
It
can't
was
get
nice.
them really much around Northbridge. Anyways,
So
I have.
I got one in
is
Douglas
there
the other day.
is it, there was Uber in Northbridge?
Well, it depends
there
on
is.
like if someone's driving in that area. That's what it all depends on.
I was in Douglas the other day. I need to get to Logan Airport. I was in Douglas. I ordered an Uber. It took 20 minutes. I talked to the guy when he picked me up.
Yeah.
He said I was in Worcester. I happened to be on the southern side of Worcester.
Yeah.
So it took him 20 minutes to get to Douglas, and
Nice.
he's like, wow, you're
actually
really
not
out
bad.
here.
Yeah, Douglas. Yeah. So he picked
no,
you
but
up.
20 minutes.
So-
So that's not bad.
So 20 minutes to get to Douglas. Do you pay for the 20 minutes it takes to get there?
No, you pay as
No.
soon as you get it.
Yeah,
In the
It,
car?
it
In the
goes
car.
by mileage. It's
Just
It
mileage?
was
Yeah,
what
it's-
was it?
it's
I
not
think it was
like
Not
70
time, so if
No,
there's
it's not like a
traffic, it
taxi.
doesn't matter.
It was $75 to go to Logan.
which isn't
From
bad.
Douglas.
That's not bad. I mean,
I would have taken
I was
you
in a
there
pinch.
for $39.50.
yeah,
It was in a pinch.
Yeah.
yeah.
It wasn't planned.
But yeah, Uber does it by the mileage, not by the time. That's why it's better than taxis, in my opinion.
So you just go on your phone.
You go on your. It's an app. You
Yeah.
click where you're going, where you are,
Mm-hmm.
where you're going, and then it says and it like gives you prices. Who's in the area? You can click one. You can actually see the name of your driver and everything.
It gives you the license plate number and the make
Yep.
of their car.
Yeah, so when you click it, it even shows like a little GPS on your phone where they are, so you know when they're getting closer, so you can go outside and meet them, and then you get
I like
in.
I
and
like
they
reading the
drive you there.
reviews of your driver that's coming.
Yeah,
I was doing that in Florida. Every driver I got, I was like, oh, we got it's out of 5 stars. I'd be
Yeah.
like, oh, we got a 4.9 coming. We're in for a good ride. I had one guy. He was a 4.8. It was an older gentleman, probably like mid 50s, early 60s, maybe. But he was picking us up in an F-150, and he had a 4.8 for good conversation.
Oh Jesus!
Well, yeah, you're sitting right
Guy
next
didn't
to him.
say a word the entire 15-minute
Maybe
drive.
that's what people
And
want.
you know what Matt's like? 5.
Yeah, 'cause
Screw
that's
it.
What, that's what people want. You
Yeah.
don't want it. Do you want to talk to the person?
So, anyways,
That's the question.
So, I have here the top. I don't know how many things are on this list. Maybe 15 things that are left in an Uber car at the end of the drive. And some of these items on here will make you think and make you kind of nervous and make you maybe a little bit scared. You want me to run through a couple of them real quick?
Yeah, of course.
A lobster. People have left lobsters. And now these
Gotta
aren't
be a
just
name.
like one-time deal type things.
Gotta be
These
a
are like things that have like, I think the article said has been left in an Uber at least 25 times. So a lobster is one. I have a guitar, a rubber mallet, cornhole board,
A whole board?
hot Cheetos,
Hot
a
Cheetos is
chair,
understandable.
a pool stick, a hard drive. Who has hard drives now? But they left it in there. A bulletproof vest, a grill set, mustard, and a Bible. Left in an Uber.
A grill set?
A grill set.
Who's going out and
A
goes,
whole
I need to bring
cornhole
my
set."
grill set with me? Like, that doesn't seem
Maybe
like
they're
a common
tailgating.
one.
Maybe.
You
But
got
I
to
just
Uber
thought,
there, though? Why aren't you with your friends? I don't think they want you there if you have to Uber there.
The best thing I think that's left off that list would be like a wife or a husband. You know, like I left them. I'm out of here. You know? That's leaving stuff
I got another
behind
funny
stinks.
Uber story from my trip to Florida, though.
Yeah, please.
Especially,
I had a gentleman by the name of Robinson pick me up down there. And I get in the car. And
definitely wore Vineyard Vines with the name of Robinson. Like, right? Am I
He
right?
was in a Honda Accord.
Matt,
But
was he wearing Vineyard Vines?
he was not. Damn it. But
What are Vineyard Vines?
It's like those preppy ass
Oh.
Scoops. Scoops wears all
Is
that
it a
crap.
pink whale?
Yeah,
I
and
know.
like
Yes.
they wear like the shorts that come up like halfway up your thighs, and
Yeah.
it's like the comes in those bright obnoxious
I know what they
colors, and it's just
So-
stupid.
They're
Robinson got lost on his way to pick us up. And he picks
Where were
us
you
up.
in Florida?
Florida.
Okay.
He picks us up and he goes, "Sorry, I'm from Mass. I just moved down here. I'm still trying to get used to the area." And I was like, "Oh, really?
Let me guess, he was from this
What
area.
part of Mass?" He goes, "Oh, Westminster." And I'm like, "That's northern Mass. Like, what the heck? Like, that's so strange."
Yeah.
And he's talking to me about how he likes Uber driving, but he doesn't at the same time. And he said he chooses to drive at times of the day where he doesn't have to deal with drunk people. He says, "I don't want gross
Is there a
drunk
time of
people
day
in my car."
Is there a
that
time
smell."
of day for that?
Not in Florida.
He's like,
Ask Tiger
he's
Woods.
Like, he's like, I try to drive between the hours of 9 and like 2 o'clock. He's like, that way I don't
Yeah,
have to
but
deal with those.
the
people."
drivers, they get to like they could just log into their app and like clock in right there. They don't have like set schedules. They
Yeah,
can
they
just
can
start
whenever
whenever
they
want.
want. Whenever
If they're just
free.
sitting at
That's
home
the
on a
part-
Saturday night,
That's the part that being an employee people like, right?
Yeah.
Is
Yeah.
that you could just do it whenever you want. So if you're awake at midnight and you feel like making
Go for it.
$75,
and you don't feel like going out,
You
but you
can,
want to make money,
you
you
know?
can just hop in your car and go.
He had those caramels in his Uber. It was awesome.
text line likes
Was
the
melted
cat
caramel?
video.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So
So yeah, isn't it funny like wherever you like travel, like not so much like main area, but like when I was in Florida, I met so many people. I'd be wearing like Patriots, you know, and like stuff.
from up here.
So
And like
yeah.
one guy, I was in Disney and we were going into Magic Kingdom. They check your bags and everything like that, right? And I was wearing my Patriots shirt, and he's like, "Oh, you're from New England?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm from Mass." He's like, "Oh, where in Mass?" And I was like, "Oh, like Worcester area." "Oh, I was kind of in the area. Like what specific area?" I said, "Oh, Northbridge, Mass." He's like, "Oh, no way! I grew up on High Street." He grew up on High Street from Northbridge, and I don't know. I thought it's just funny how you run into those type of people.
Plumbers,
you know?
right there, right? Where's
Yeah.
High Street? Is that Plumbers?
No,
It's
I think High Street is right by
It's high.
on that hill.
Behind Koopman,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
That's Plumbers. That's Plumbers, right?
Same, yeah, close enough.
How funny is
I
it,
just
though?
thought it was funny,
That's
though.
a story for Northbridge right there. Trying to explain to someone. Now, he knew because
Yes.
he's from Northbridge.
He knew.
But how about going
I
to college
always say-
or going somewhere outside where, like, you're trying to explain to someone you're from Northbridge, and then they're like,
No,
what's
you're
the
from
deal
Worcester.
With Northbridge?
That's what you say. You're from Worcester. It's easier. It's
Yeah,
less
but-
College, though,
frustrating.
everyone's
No,
trying to figure
you
it
know
out.
what's even
Exactly.
worse?
Yeah.
Trying to explain to people around here, you're from Northbridge,
Yes.
but
I knew you were
but
gonna say
I'm
that.
like, oh, I thought you were from Whitensville, or I live
Where's,
in I
where's
live in
Rochdale?
Well,
like,
if they
I
know,
live in Linwood.
That's
Oh,
the
I
thing,
thought
it's
you-
even worse
Oh
if,
my
if they
God.
know. Like, if you meet someone from, say, like Oxford,
Yes.
they know Northbridge because we played them in sports.
But they
and
don't
stuff.
know the
But they're
Whitensville,
like,
and they-
so Whitensville's part of Northbridge. Wait, so you live in Rockdale? No, Linwood? No, Riverdale?
So you have a
No.
vacation home in
What?
Rockdale,
What is
but you're
going on?
from.
And I'm like, what is going on? No, wait. Here's how to explain it. I went to
Please.
Northbridge High School. It's on Linwood Ave in Whitensville. Okay? Don't you understand?
Isn't the high school?
Northbridge,
It's
Rockdale,
such a
Liverpool.
pain in the
So how
balls.
do you explain it to people? Do you
How?
say that is Whitensville in Northbridge?
I say-
Or is
You ready for
Northbridge in
this?
Whitensville?
You ready for-
Whitensville's in Northbridge. But
Whitensville
Northbridge is
is
also
in
its own
Northbridge.
section.
You
as well.
ready? You ready for this?
And Riverdale is in Northbridge.
We don't even know what we're talking about.
I am going.
Is
to-
in Northbridge.
I'm gonna blow your mind at how I explain this to people.
That Linwood has its own
Easy.
post office?
No,
They
easy.
used to.
I live in Northbridge.
Oh, they still do.
Northbridge is made up of different villages.
Yeah. The
I
Village
live in
Mills.
this village in Northbridge.
You
And,
live-
and they're looking at you like you got 9 heads after, but like
So you grew up in which village?
Linwood.
You grew up in which village?
Linwood.
Yeah! Woo!
I grew up in Rockdale. Okay.
Oh, I'm
so
sorry to hear that.
So we all live in Northbridge in different villages, right?
Yes, but we're all the same town.
We're all one.
It
big
makes
family.
sense. It really does. If you think about it logically, it
It
makes
all
sense.
makes sense.
It makes sense.
Even though Whitensville has its own zip code, Northbridge.
it's
has
a big
own zip
town.
code.
Northbridge is a huge
Linwood
town. You
has
need
its
that.
own zip code.
Yeah, I know. It's
Does
hard.
Linwood still have its own zip code?
Yeah.
I remember they
1525,
took-
baby.
01525.
Do you still have it?
Yeah.
Oh, let's say I know my parents don't anymore.
If you understand what we're talking
cool.
about,
That's
let
cool.
us know because we have no
I'll,
idea.
I'll write to them.
So cute.
All right. I grabbed some pictures. That was a good segment. That's going online for sure. That was a good segment. Right
You
there.
know it's good when he
breaking
announces
down
it
the
on
town
air.
of Northbridge.
Yes.
So,
You're welcome,
I
everyone.
like that. It's going online.
I grabbed some pictures.
Ann Valley Willie's probably sitting at home right now, like
knows
scratching
exactly
her
what she's
head. And
talking
she's
about.
like, what the hell are they talking about?
Too bad Meme is not on Facebook anymore. We'd be getting chirped.
I grabbed some pictures of your vacation. I want you to explain to us what's going on.
Oh God.
Let's take a look at a few of your pictures. There's no music. Just
Oh,
So what do we got there?
me-
What do we
that's
got
me
there?
and
Yeah.
Scoops.
yeah.
Actually, funny story. This was the first character picture that we got, like a picture taken with the whole vacation.
So the first character.
This was the day we got there. The following day, it was
Yeah.
the first character. My parents said, "Hey, you guys can go off on your own. We're just gonna walk
first
around."
character you
We're
find.
like, okay.
Shoot.
No,
Or
we
that
didn't.
you seek.
We had to research where this,
So you
where this hairy
so
fellow
you
was.
looked up where
So you
he was.
seek.
Yes.
So you
So-
seeked. Who do you want to get
Yes.
your pictures with?
So
Not Goofy?
Steve, we were just walking around. We see Star Wars. Steve's like, "Oh, what's this?" And I'm like, "Oh, this is what Chewbacca is like. We have to get in line." It was only a 15-minute wait.
15 minutes.
You
Not
have
that
to
bad.
meet
I'd
Chewbacca.
do a 15-minute line for Chewie.
Oh, absolutely.
I do want to say I expected Chewbacca to be a little taller. Okay.
Clearly you weren't really there because
He's big?
He's a lot bigger
He's
in
big.
person. Yes.
All right. What do we got next? What's the next picture?
Oh boy.
right, what's
this
going
is okay. So
Did you know where the
What
camera
ride,
was?
what
Oh.
ride is that?
this is Space Mountain.
Okay,
at
that's-
Magic Kingdom, one of the oldest of the old rides. Like
Why is the
ever.
front seat open?
Yeah. You guys just wanted to sit cozy?
Did he fly out mid-ride?
No. We paid the usher off at that loads people into the things. We
That
gave him some money and
said,
said,
"Give
"Give
me
us
an
this
empty
ride.
seat."
You will not regret it."
Oh,
So anyways,
because you knew you would get.
we
picture
knew what we were
taken.
doing. So this is
you
like
wanted
this
it
is like the
empty.
19th time me and Scoops
Yeah.
have been on this ride, right?
Yeah.
So we knew
How long
exactly
is the ride for Space Mountain nowadays?
like when you're like
Yeah,
the
when you're
wait
there.
or
Because people say like 2-hour minimum every
Really?
ride at Disney.
I feel like the walk
No,
there
no.
eats up most of it, huh?
Yeah.
well, this I actually remember this specific time. We
Yeah.
only waited maybe a little over an hour for this. Wasn't
Hour.
bad.
Woof.
But it
Most
wasn't
of it's
bad.
walking there, though.
Huh?
Most of the
It's
wait is
getting
walking
there.
up
Yeah,
there.
it's in the back,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. So anyways, we knew exactly where the camera was, so Steve's like, Mike, I have a fantastic idea of what I'm gonna do. Just do something crazy and just do something. I have an idea.
Yeah.
So as soon as we turn the corner, he's like, look to your left and do it. So I look, and I don't know.
You don't even know.
He told me to think
Did you
about
know
it.
his expression or
So-
no? Not until the picture.
I had no idea.
'Cause
He
you
wouldn't
weren't
tell
looking
me.
at him.
So like I was like
nice.
thinking
That's
about it,
sweet.
and then I stopped thinking about it. So as
That
soon
is
as he was like,
sweet,
make the
man.
face, I was just like, okay, I don't know what I'm gonna do. This is like that's like my face of if I don't know what I'm like a specific face, I'm just gonna stick the tongue out and go crazy.
Scoops just decided.
I
to go
had
with
no
the double
idea until we got off.
Praying mantis.
Until we got off the ride, I had no idea what Steve did, and then I thought this was the most fantastic picture ever.
Have you guys ever seen videos of that ride with the lights on?
Yes.
It's weird,
There's
right?
like
I have
there's
seen
like
that.
beams like this close to your
Yeah,
head.
head.
You almost get decapitated at least
Because
19
the thing with
times.
Like,
Space Mountain
if
that
Kelly
everyone
Olynyk
likes,
went on that, he'd get decapitated.
it's a roller coaster in the dark.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's
It's
what
crazy.
everyone likes. So it's fun, right?
What else you got?
What's the last picture?
Oh,
All right.
boy.
So what are we doing here?
So this is actually a new ride,
Yeah.
newer ride at
Newer
Disney.
ride.
It's a
Seven
Seven Dwarfs
Dwarfs.
ride at Magic Kingdom,
Yeah.
based on Snow White, and I don't know, like
Fun? Good? What's the ride
it was
review?
awesome. Oh, me and Steve went on it 5
We're
times.
sure it's Steve Rockin' here.
Dean College.
Yeah.
Dean College.
So Seven Dwarf Ride. It's a roller. It's a roller.
It's a roller coaster. It's like
it
it's like a
thrill?
softer
Soft.
roller coaster.
So
It's
You must have a big drop though.
Like
you guys look
Everest-
like you're tilted like
yeah,
this.
it has a big
a
drop.
couple
but
drops.
Yeah, it's
well,
fun.
I
though.
bet since it's new this year, right, or last year,
a couple years ago, I think.
but
yeah.
probably a long line.
Yeah, this one was actually we waited close to 2 hours one time.
So you can go to Disney, you can go to Magic Kingdom, and like spend 12 hours and go on like 8 rides.
Not exactly. I
Maybe.
mean,
You got to get there right when it opens. So.
yeah.
So
So
you
like
have to see him come in on the train.
but I like sometimes like we waited in the long lines. We would just walk in like, hey, you want to just go on it? Like usually I plan out my day. You know, like oh I'm gonna hit this first because you know it's gonna be busy. You get on that within like a half hour. And
What's
then you
that?
Just walk
What's the
in.
ride that you're like, I gotta get
You gotta
this
go
one
to?
first?
Well, it depends on the park. For instance, Magic Kingdom, I think Space Mountain is
You gotta
one of
get
them.
right there.
You gotta get Space Mountain.
Then where
and
you
the,
going?
the crappy part about that is Space Mountain's like tucked in the corner. So it's
It is.
like
It's far
trucking,
away.
you're sweating. It's
You know what's a good mid-afternoon spot where it's getting really hot?
where?
Out the corner of the park. Involves water.
I don't know, the beer stand? I don't know. Where are you getting at this?
They don't serve beer at Magic Kingdom.
Yeah, they do.
Pirates.
They serve beer at every park.
Not at Magic.
Yeah, they do.
They do?
Nah,
Maybe
it's
last time I
Magic
went.
Kingdom. It's the most magical place on earth.
What's the flume ride?
Oh, Splash Mountain.
Yes.
Yeah, I went on that.
It's always
time,
good to hit
right?
that
Oh,
one
that's
really
that's
hot.
a
Good
great
time?
time. That's a fantastic time.
All right.
It was a good vacation.
Glad you enjoyed it.
Thanks.
Okay. I have what you are good at based on your birthday.
Okay.
Okay? So you at home can play along. I have a list of things that you are good at based on what month your birthday is. Okay? So if you don't understand what month is your birthday, and here's what you're good at. Okay?
I don't know.
January.
Yeah.
Okay?
Any
You are-
January birthdays?
You are good at just being beautiful. January.
Oh, so you were born in January,
Being,
right?
No, I'm December. Being beautiful.
Okay.
Being beautiful.
Okay.
Okay?
Now, you May or June? I always get.
May.
Okay.
Okay? February. Okay? My son. Spending money.
Atta boy. Atta
You
boy.
are good at spending money if you are February. Okay?
Dollar bill. Yep,
March.
yep. This is how I feel.
March. You ready for March birthdays?
Yeah.
Eating and sleeping.
I would think it'd be like
Yeah,
lucky.
March.
Like Luck of the Irish.
It's like
it's-
hibernating.
I don't know.
Okay? Any April birthdays out there?
Scoops.
Scoops? April, you are good at making jokes.
Yeah, that's not true,
Jokes.
But
He's not funny?
though. No.
He's not funny?
Yeah, he's funny. He's a
How about May? May?
Me?
big Matt.
You know what, May? Arguing.
Oh my
Argue it.
God, that is so accurate. It's disgusting.
Really?
He's gonna argue it. See?
How about June? How about June?
am not.
You know any June?
Isn't your brother June?
Yes.
June. Being lazy.
Yup.
Being lazy. Nailed it. He nailed
That's
it.
awesome.
Your brother
That's
nailed
fantastic.
it. Brother nailed it. Being lazy. July.
My dad.
Oh, this is a good one for your dad.
This is my dad.
You ready?
Yeah.
Caring for others.
Oh, that's so
Caring for
true.
others.
That is so true.
Okay. August.
My mom.
Your mom.
My mom.
Yeah, man.
If
Oh,
you are
God.
born in August,
I am so afraid of this.
you are good at being jealous.
Oh wow,
Jealous.
that's aggressive.
Okay.
Those are fighting words.
September.
That's my dad.
There's only one
Is it?
thing you're good at if you're September.
My dad.
Only one thing.
What is it?
Washing dishes. Washing dishes.
Well, that's so weird.
When,
Like,
when one of these things doesn't fit with the
Yeah.
rest.
October.
here we go.
That's you?
That's me.
Earning the money.
Let's
Earning the
go.
money.
Don't hang out
There
with
you
him.
go, Mike.
Don't hang out with him.
I got you.
He
I
likes-
got
he
you.
likes
Don't
spending
hang
I
out
got
in
you.
February. Okay? What are we next? November. Overthinking.
Do we have any,
November.
I don't know. I can't even
The
think of anyone in
overthinking.
November.
I don't either.
Papa.
Oh, Papa. That's
Papa.
right. Yeah, I forgot about that.
December.
That's you. Here we
That's
go.
me.
Oh God.
Okay? And the same birthday as me, December 5th. Walt Disney, December 5th. Insulting others. That's my
so
trait.
true.
I'm so insulting, huh?
You really are.
There you have it. But in the meantime, do you want to take a look at the first ever Man Cave movie?
Movie?
Yes.
That's right, I said movie.
We got popcorn?
We made a movie that premiered on Facebook. Our first ever movie,
We actually, before you head on,
Abandoned, Lost in the Woods. Yeah.
So-
go ahead.
we had. Sorry.
No.
We had a Sharon text in. She said that I was wrong. They do not serve beer at Magic Kingdom. Only Epcot,
Yes.
she said, but I know for a fact they serve it at Hollywood Studios.
Yeah,
so Matt,
everywhere
you
else
are
but
right.
Magic Kingdom.
And then we just had a Sue text in. She says she has a May birthday, so she said don't even bother trying to argue with her.
There you go. We won't. Whoa.
Oh, it's aggressive. Woo.
Take a look at Abandoned, the first ever Man Cave movie.
What? Where am I? Dickie, be around? Where am I?
Dickie B, is that you? Bye. Right here. Right here. Here. There you are.
Where are we?
I have no idea. I woke up. I just woke up.
I don't know what happened. What happened, you know? Where are we? I woke up, there wasn't even footprints. How did we get here, Mike? What happened? What are you doing? What do we do now? How do we get out of here?
No, what do we do? Where do we go?
We're gonna climb the top, see where we are or something. I don't know what to do. Did you tell anyone? No. What are we gonna do? I don't remember. I woke up outside. How far are we supposed to walk? I don't know. I feel like I'm getting frostbite. I'm freaking out over here, Mike. My hands are freezing. I'm gonna make a fire, okay? Freezing over here. We're gonna die tonight. No, I'm gonna make a fire. We're gonna get warm. You don't know how to make a fire? I'm a Boy Scout. Have you ever even started a fire? Yeah, I'm doing it right now. Now, wood's probably wet. What do you want me to do? You gotta take these rocks. Shut up. I got this. Ow! My hand's freezing. I got this. I'm starving. I got this. You got anything to eat? Oh, man, I blew it out. You got anything to eat? Check your pockets. See if you got anything. Oh, yeah, check your pockets. See if there's anything. I don't have anything. You have a phone? Yeah. You got your phone? You got any signal? No signal. No signal. Nothing? Nothing. Oh, I got habanero. Left over from Domino's. Yeah, share that. Starving. Get to share that. Oh, my God. It's delicious. I'm gonna try to get some sleep. We're gonna have to sleep here or something. I don't know what we're gonna do. We're never gonna get out. We're gonna die out here. It's gonna get dark out. What are you looking at? Nothing. Come hungry. So why are you looking at me? I'm home. Wait, look. It's a light. It's a light.
Yeah. How do you think?
We'll take our award.
Yeah.
We'll take our award.
Good stuff, right?
It was fantastic.
A bandit lost in the woods. Serious stuff.
I like
Yeah.
it.
Good
I
movie,
like
right?
it. Excellent film.
More to come from. There's definitely going to
Man
be
Cave
more to
Show
come from
Productions?
Man Cave
Based
Show
on
production.
the real events of Lewis and Clark.
Yeah.
But with habaneros.
And
Habanero.
McDonald's. And
Habanero.
McDonald's.
You ever had habanero?
Yeah.
Spicy.
Yeah.
Spicy, right?
Really spicy.
Now, the image of Michael as a hot dog, that was you being so hungry that you're
Starving.
envisioning Mike as a hot dog.
Starving.
That's messed up.
Starving. What? Messed up.
Yeah, you were gonna eat me.
Look at your dreams,
And it had-
man.
it
Look
even
at
had
your
ketchup on
dreams.
Yeah, you're weird. You'd be the guy to like leave your mustard in an Uber car.
Terrible. Terrible.
So, did you
Yeah.
actually?
Yeah.
Did you hear about ESPN's list that came out?
Their list?
What's their
The
list?
top 20 most dominant athletes within the last 20 years.
Oh, I heard about that. Yeah.
Let me pull this up on my phone. I didn't want to write it all down, but
Well, I know this.
do you know who
that-
took the top spot?
I know Peyton Manning was ahead of Tom Brady.
That's
Hold on.
disgusting.
Let me. I need the picture.
Yeah.
All right, I have the picture. Who made what?
Yeah.
Do you know-
most
do you know who
dominant.
number one?
So most dominant.
Think
In the
about
past 20
dominance.
years? Is that
What-
what-
okay, when you think of dominant athlete,
How long am I going back?
20 years.
20 years. So we're talking 19 what?
You honestly have no
90?
idea. You have no idea who's number one.
No idea
You
who's
don't.
number one.
Do
I
you?
don't.
You
No.
don't? Okay.
So wait. So
Oh, wait. I know.
So 20
Don't-
years.
don't say it.
So 2000 basically
I'm
we're
gonna
looking
Basically, yes.
at. You know, 1998 to now,
Okay.
right? So most dominant all athlete.
Athlete.
So basically, our lifetime
Yeah,
that we
but-
can remember.
Are you,
Yes.
yeah, but is it going to be like a Rafael Nadal or some like
Nadal?
tennis
No.
player? Nadal, whatever.
Is it-
Nadal.
is it-
it's
is it
not like
LeBron?
Not one of them,
soccer,
no.
tennis.
Is it LeBron?
No. LeBron
Right.
was actually number 2.
Really?
Yes.
So number one.
Number 1.
Is it an Olympian?
No.
But it's
I
not.
don't believe
Is
so.
it a
I
major four sport?
No. That's,
So
that,
it's
that's the
not-
part that pisses me
So
off
it's
the most.
not. It's not. And it's. Is
It's
it?
not. It's
that's
not.
weak.
It's world or United States.
I believe it's world.
So is Ronaldo.
No.
That's weak.
So it's not soccer.
Oh, you mean is he from the U.S.?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
He's
so
a U-
it's-
I thought you meant does the sport like is it? Yeah, forget it. He's a U. He's from the U.S. Just
From
take
the
a,
US?
Take a stab at it.
last 20 years?
Last 20 years.
From the U.S. last 20
So it's got to be like,
I thought you knew who it was.
but
Is
it's
it
not.
Tiger?
It is.
Oh, Tiger Woods.
Tiger Woods.
No,
Oh, the front half, absolutely.
in the prime, yeah, for sure, most dominant.
yeah, but think about last.
He's
20
definitely-
years.
You know, it's
He's
When was
definitely
the last time he's really like competitively dominated
He
in
was
golf?
that shows how dominant he was in the first half.
10 years, he
Yeah.
was on pace more than like I
He had
don't know,
video
yes,
games,
exactly.
Zone Branch and Nike. he owned
Yeah.
golf.
So then LeBron is 2.
LeBron's
Okay.
2.
Yeah, go ahead.
Peyton 3.
No.
Why Peyton? He has 2 Super Bowls.
And a big forehead.
2 Super
4?
Bowls. 2 Super Bowls and one that was won by Von Miller. Well, not even him.
4 is really going to grind your gears.
I think Papa
4?
John's paid
Yeah.
off ESPN.
Jimmy Johnson, which I could see why.
I don't know.
Because
Yeah.
he won like
He's
8.
won a lot, yeah.
He's won like, Roger Federer was number 5. I don't even. Matt Reed's 6.
My NASCAR knowledge goes
6
about
and
as far
7.
as Lightning
I have no
McQueen.
idea who they
Lightning
are.
McQueen.
Lightning McQueen is my NASCAR. Go ahead. Who?
Number 8, I don't even know how to pronounce 6, 7. I have no idea who they are, so it's fine. I don't know.
Yeah.
Number 8, Floyd Merriweather.
Yeah. Boxing's fake.
Floyd Mayweather, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brandon Merriweather?
Number 9, Marta.
Navratilova.
I don't know.
No.
10 was Bolt.
Usain
Usain.
Bolt?
Yes.
Usain. He was dominant. He
Yes.
was dominant. Yeah.
Where's
fastest
Phelps?
man in the world.
You know
Where's
who 11
Phelps?
was?
Who?
Messi!
Messi. Yeah, Messi. Hey, yeah. What about Michael
Where's
Phelps?
Phelps? Most decorated
He's not even on the
Olympic-
list.
Michael Phelps.
Most
is
not
decorated
on the
Olympian.
list.
Michael Phelps should be top 3.
Yes, I
Should
agree.
Be top 3.
He
He
raced
should
a
be
shark.
Dominant.
Yes.
He's dominant. He raced the shark. He's dominant.
So 12, Serena Williams.
Yeah.
Yep.
13.
Serena Williams should be top 10 easily. She
I
is
think so, too.
dominant,
Yeah.
man. Literally, dominant
13
man.
is Lauren Jackson.
She just had a baby, too.
Did just have a baby. That's
14, Ronaldo.
Yeah. Ronaldo, yeah. I knew he'd be
15 was
on.
another tennis player.
Yeah.
I don't even know who 16 is. 17, Barry Bonds.
Yeah, where's Tom
terrible.
Brady?
Time.
We're getting there.
16? And you haven't got to Tom Brady?
17 was
Se-
Barry Bonds.
Yeah.
18, Mike Trout. 19, Manny.
What has he
What?
won?
And then
What?
Tom Brady
Has his
team-
is number
Trout?
20.
That is.
Manny has never won anything.
Has his team ever made the playoffs?
Mike Trout.
Have the
Mike
Angels
Trout.
made the playoffs since
How
he's
many
been there?
MVP does he have? 1?
1 or 2,
Mike
or something
Trout
like that. But
is number 18.
the
Tom
Angels,
Brady is number 20.
the Angels still haven't been
That's
relevant.
no respect to Tom Brady. That's just
Well, it's
that's
ESPN.
just nuts.
So what do
Oh
you
my
expect?
God, Mike Trout.
Yes.
ESPN
Weak
is
sauce.
garbage.
Yes.
That's
Weak
what it is.
I
sauce
agree.
Garbage.
is what it is.
You have something, don't you?
Yeah, well, remember that. So we had that big snowstorm we've been talking
Oh
about.
my God, it was ginormous.
We were going to have another one a few
This was
days
the one
later.
last week,
The
right?
last one we were supposed
last
to
week,
have
right?
last week.
Yeah.
Luckily, Northbridge didn't cancel school because it ended up not being so big. Okay, we got a reaction video of Mike with the big nor'easter that was supposed to roll in 12 to 18 inches. Okay, on a Friday morning. Take a look.
Hey guys, Mike from the Man Cave Show here. Apparently we just had a pretty big nor'easter last night, so I'm actually just walking out to my car to see how many feet of snow I have to dig out. You know, it is a nor'easter and everything, you know, and where's the rest of it?
That's it, right?
I walked out. I purposely woke
you
up
let
earlier
down?
than I
Yeah,
had to
to
go
clear.
shovel around the car, and that's what I woke up to.
Not
I was
much.
debating on calling in.
What'd
that
you do?
day.
Clean off your car? Like,
No, I just turned the defrosters on. Took care
is
of
that the
everything.
best when you can come out and just flick them on and
Yeah.
done deal?
Yeah, I have a remote control started too, and it's
Yeah.
So a lot of people expected a day off. I know my kids were hoping for a day off of school, except they don't want to keep going to school in July.
Yeah.
Right now, they're already like the last week.
Are they
in
pretty deep
June.
right now? Oh, that's the
Yeah.
worst.
So they're already deep.
Schools in the summer are the worst.
But right
yeah, they don't
now,
have ACM.
right now,
Your
it's
legs stick to the seat.
Oh,
Right
part of
now-
the experience.
school is getting out on a Friday right now too. If there was a day off, they might have had
Monday.
to go on Monday.
That's so stupid.
So right now we're
That's
hoping
when you call
no.
in.
So what do you think? No more snow. Is it April 1st? Is 3 days away? It's Easter. April 1st, just a few days away. Are we done with snow? We gonna have any more snow?
done.
What do you think?
We're
done. Done.
Baseball
You're
season.
sure?
We're done.
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 I think we're done.
Flurries. We'll
think-
have flurries.
Nothing you have to bring a
Nope.
snowblower out for, though.
Nope.
Nothing to snowblower. So just
Baseball
maybe
season.
flow.
Nope.
We're bound to have flurries. No, nothing.
Knock
Nope.
on
That's
wood.
it.
Knock on wood.
Not even knocking on wood. Don't even gotta worry about it.
Ain't no one got time for that.
Knock this.
You.
So you know what I realized while you were on vacation?
He
You
missed
got
us.
more gray hairs.
He missed
Oh,
us.
I got less. Less.
What did you realize?
That maybe there's a chance, and if she's watching at home, you're gonna hear it here first. that there's a chance that maybe my mom was right all those years ago. Maybe.
And he will
There's a
reveal
chance.
next week on the Man Cave Show. What was it about?
Maybe I actually truly will not be happy unless somebody loses an eye. Because I'm still waiting, okay? Maybe that's what I've been missing my whole life. Because my mom always says, "What are you gonna be happy? You won't be happy unless somebody loses an eye." Maybe that's what I've been missing. I'm just waiting for somebody to lose an eye. Maybe.
Someone losing
You
an
just
eye.
need, you just need a pirate in your life.
Yeah.
You need a Captain Jack Sparrow in your life?
I was talking to someone at work the other day,
Oh, I do that all the time too.
but this is funny. You know that Ancestry.com or whatever it is?
God, you pay $50 and like to spit in a cup, and then they tell you who your grandpa is.
What
Well,
website are you dealing with?
I don't know about that.
The old guy down the street does
So
this
they-
free in his basement.
So some people do. It's pretty cool, right? You can find out, like, they can track back what countries and what neighbor, whatever, all the information. It's kind of cool.
Did you do it?
I didn't do it.
You should.
But here's something funny. Somebody at work was telling me, and they were bragging about it, that they got it as a gift for Christmas for their whole family.
Why would you do that?
Do you get it?
Yeah,
Do
I
you
get
get
it.
it?
I get it.
You
get it.
I get it.
You get the
You
point.
can get it for one person and just tell
It's the
each other.
same. So I know. I'm like, you do realize that if you get like the kit and give it to your brother, and then get the kit and give it to your sister, hopefully, unless there's a milkman involved, it's gonna be the
No,
same.
the best
Right?
Christmas present ever was like they all were completely different.
That's not like a gift you get for your whole family.
no.
You can just get it for
That,
like
you don't really
your
get that.
mom.
You don't get
and
that
then
for a
that's it.
gift. You get that like just for like, oh, I have.
I've
a
given you the
bunch
gift of
bucks to
knowing who
spend.
you're related to.
Yeah. So listen, I want to mention one thing only because
We have 3 minutes.
by next week we're not. It really won't matter next week. But you guys
Yeah.
hear about the space station from China that's circling
From
around
China?
Earth right now?
Isn't everything made in China?
No.
Yeah,
there's
I've
a
heard it
space
that-
station up in space
Is
right
that the
now.
one that might hit but might not, but they don't know?
They think it.
Right?
The danger zone is from California to Pennsylvania.
That's pretty big.
So it's a
danger
very
zone.
big, but I mean the world's made up of 70% water, so I have a feeling they have a feeling it's going to land in the water. But they're saying from March 30th, which was tomorrow,
Come on.
to April 2nd,
What did you call it? The
It could hit.
danger zone?
the danger zone is from California
a
to
song?
Pennsylvania.
I think so.
So this might be the last Man Cave Show episode.
I think we'll make it.
Are you sure?
Dr.
What?
Pepper.
Matt, your thoughts on that?
On the creepy Dr. Pepper guy? He's like this
weird.
tall. And he's like the second coming of.
Those
He's like
commercials?
Prince is a strange child.
Oh my goodness.
And the can's always like,
That's all.
there it is.
It's a classic, huh? A little Kenny Loggins for you,
Slow motion.
Kenny Loggins. So what do you got planned the next week? Easter? You gonna have a good Easter?
We have a terrific Easter. We'll all be together.
We're gonna spend Easter together, Man Cave Show style. We'll take a few pictures for you. I even have a few tricks up my sleeves, so I'll have to share those with
Twix?
people. A few Twix up my sleeves. Twix.
If you really put Twix up your sleeves, that's gonna be awesome.
You like the right Twix or the left Twix? Which one do you like better?
Oh, left.
left.
Left is better.
Obvious.
I agree. Left is better. All right, we'll keep you informed if we'll be back next week. We don't know. We're
Yeah,
working out
depends
some
on the
details.
stupid space station thing. Thank you, China.
Tomorrow, Mikey B and I are going to WWE Live in
The
Boston.
Garden.
You got a
So,
report for us? Send us a
yes.
report.
Yeah,
absolutely.
We'll try and
On the
post something
road
on
to
the Facebook page.
WrestleMania,
On
there
the
is news in the
WrestleMania.
wrestling world. Undertaker did respond. He said he did accept the challenge from
who?
Heath Slater, but he will not wrestle John Cena. So, wrestling news, stay tuned.
Do something.
Make sure you're on Facebook. Find out if we'll be back here live next week. Have a good Easter, everyone. We'll see you soon.
Take it,